And we're back. Alright, we're back with a video again. Today we're doing an Anthony Edwards Golden State Warriors rebuild. Anthony Edwards is the projected #1 overall pick according to 2020 NBA mock draft. Don't blame me, blame them. Yeah, so we've got Anthony Edwards with the first pick to the Golden State Warriors, which I don't know if that makes sense or not, but we're going to make it work somehow. Don't know what's going to happen, but we're going to try and make it work. Let's go into today's video. Like I said, Anthony Edwards is now on the team. I also don't know how this is going to work. We could play him at the 3. He does go up to an 80. We could play him at the 3. Could we play Wiggs at the 4? And then Draymond at the 5? I mean, that's possible. I'm not sure I like it, but it's possible. Team player options here. We did actually simulate the rest of the last season, so we, yeah, basically we went into the 2020 off season to draft Anthony Edwards, and we're going to go free agency, and we definitely don't have any cap, do we? Negative 69 million. And because this is not a realistic rebuild, let me get this straight. This isn't realistic. This is a fantasy rebuild. We're going to move Draymond Green for a proper center. If we can move Draymond, and I mean, Kevon Looney is a nice backup center. Not exactly the greatest starting center. So if we could, Clint Capella would be nice, bro. Clint Capella would be really good for this team. And we can get a Clint Capella. Thank you very much. I think I'm alright with this team now. I'm very okay. We do need a backup point guard. We've got Jordan Poole, who we could send down to the G League. Yep. So we need a backup 2, backup 3. We're good at 4, and a backup 5. So we need backups for every position. I'm going to pick up Taj Gibson. Bring some veteran presence into this locker room. We'll offer Jeremy Lin a contract to come here. We'll also offer J.R. Smith a contract to come here. 2 years. No, he's declined that offer. Great. So we got Taj Gibson and Jeremy Lin. I would like to bring back Damian Lee as well. He should be pretty good as well if we could get him to come off of our bench. But the thing is, we can only offer him that much money, so hopefully he does actually come back on the minimum. We've only got the single training camp for this season, and we're going to give it to Andrew Wiggins because, I mean, we're probably going to keep him. Not going to lie. I mean, we might actually trade him. We might. We'll see what we can get, like, next season for him. Alright, so for this season, we got a Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Anthony Edwards, Andrew Wiggins, and Clint Capella starting 5. I am going to start Wiggins at the 4. I'm going to test that. If not, next season, I'll trade him. Off the bench, we have Eric Paschal, Taj Gibson, Damian Lee, Jeremy Lin, and that's really it. We got Curry, Thompson, and Edwards as our scoring options. We have a 4-star balanced system. We're a projected 3 seed, 6 seed, and 3 seed. And Stephen Curry is our only all-star, even though he's an all-star captain. Let's go. Alright, so we finished the season 56 and 26. Luka Doncic was the MVP. James Wiseman actually won Rookie of the Year. DeMarcus Cousins, 6th man. Kawhi, defensive. Donovan Mitchell, most improved. And Mike Malone, Coach of the Year, even though we had a better record. Yeah, that makes sense. Steph was All-NBA first team. And we don't have any other Warriors. Do we get any defensive? No, we do not. Do we get any rookies? We do get Anthony Edwards or rookie first team, and that is it. I still don't know how Mike Malone got Coach of the Year, considering we were the first seed and they were the second. But, you know, whatever, 2K. Sure, mate. Steph Curry put up a casual 35 and 10. Alright, shooting, what, 50% from the field, 40% from 3, and 90% from the free throw line. Good on you, mate. Klay Thompson putting up 50 from the field, 40 from the three-point line, and 86 from the free throw line. Alright, almost. And then Wiggins, Edwards, Capella, Paschal. So there you guys go there. Offensively, we were 3rd. Our defense, however, was top 10 material, and differential, we were 3rd. First round here against the Rockets. Uh-oh, this could be interesting. I think we should be able to pull off the win, but it is the Rockets, and sometimes 2K just loves the Rockets. But this time, no, it doesn't. 2K loves the Warriors, and we win in 4 games, and we're taking on the 4-seeded Suns or 5-seeded Blazers. 5-seeded Blazers, who haven't changed up their team. No, they haven't. They've got Dennis Schroeder coming off the bench, which is pretty cool. I do like that. Dennis Schroeder coming off the bench. That's pretty good. We're up 2-0 though. We should... Okay. 3-1. And we win in 5 games. And we're taking on the 7th-seeded Lakers, who do actually have Anthony Davis still. Okay. We're going to lose because, you know, it's 2K. And 2K... We're down 3-0. We get swept by the 7th seed. And the Bucks win the championship with Giannis getting finals MVP. Yep, sick. That Timberwolves pick went up from 13 to get the 2nd pick. And so we don't get it because it's top 3 protected. And we got Paul Volsky with our 29th pick. we really wish we had that Minnesota pick still. That would have been really handy. Alright, I'm going to make this trade for Zubac, only because I know Taj Gibson's going to regress, and Zubac will give us a good backup center to come off of our bench, and we should be alright. I think we just need a backup 2 and a backup 1. I'm going to bring Avery Bradley on our team for like 2 years, $9 million. If he could come onto our team as a backup point, I'll take that. And now we just need a backup shooting guard, and if we get Damian Lee back on the qualifying, or could we actually just offer him a deal? Because if we can, that would be handy as well, just bringing back Damian Lee. Yes, we can. Thank you. We've actually got 3 training camps this season, so we could use them all. Well, not all. We're going to use it on Clint Capella. We're probably going to use it on Anthony Edwards as well. Not Wiggins. Anthony Edwards and Andrew Wiggins, because I mean, Wiggins is nice. I'm still debating whether or not I trade him. And I came across this trade here to get Mitchell Robinson and Michael Porter Jr. I'm doing that. I think that will work out nicely. And then if we just automatically do the rotation, we have Mitchell Robinson and Michael Porter Jr. And we've got Capella and Edwards coming off of our bench. Because we now have Capella coming off of our bench, we need now we can upgrade at a backup point guard. Instead of Avery Bradley, we can bring in Monte Morris, who I'm going to bring in nicely. That should round out our rotation very well. And our team is looking like Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Anthony Edwards, Michael Porter Jr., Mitchell Robinson, Clint Capella, Eric Paschal, Monte Morris, and Damian Lee. We have Steph, Klay, and Anthony Edwards as our scoring options. We got 4 stars with a balanced system, and we have projected 5 seed, 6 seed, and 5 seed. So we've gone down actually, but hopefully we can do something. And again, Stephen Curry is our only all-star. Why is Klay Thompson not making it? I don't understand. And Steph Curry won MVP. We did finish 58 and 27, by the way. And we don't get any other awards. That's great. He is on All-NBA first team. And we probably don't get anyone else on any other team whatsoever. Steph Curry averaged 33, 5, and 11 and a half. 50% from the field, 43% from 3, and 90% from the free throw line. So 50, 40, 90. 22, 3 and 3 for Klay. He shot 48%, 46%, and 88% from the free throw line. So here's the rest of the stats for everyone, if you guys were wondering. Team stats, points per game, we were first. Our defense was 4th, and our differential was 1st in the league. First round here against Minnesota. Let's see what happens. If we can pull off the dub, it would be very, very nice if we could do that. Very nice if we could do it. And because, okay, we lose 1 game. This is not a joke. 3-1, and we win in 5 games. Awesome. And we're taking on the 5th seeded Grizzlies, who I'm guessing have Ja Morant still and Jaren Jackson Jr., who have both probably developed into 90+ overalls. But we're up 3-0. Yes, we win in 4 games, and we are taking on the Dallas Mavericks, who probably still have Luka and Kristaps. Luka and Kristaps, yes, sir. So let's simulate round. See what goes on. If we can beat this Mavericks team, it would be nice and go to the finals. We would do win in 5 games. At least we don't have to take on the Lakers. 2K does really like the Lakers. We've now got Chris Paul, Ben Simmons, Al Horford, Joel Embiid. Okay, yep. I don't like how the Sixers picked up Chris Paul. Even though he's old, he does fit that team very nicely. And we do win the championship. Steph Curry is finals MVP. Not gonna lie, lads, I don't think we should really do another season, just because, you know, we've already won a championship and all that type of stuff. That's the whole point of a rebuild. So I'm gonna leave it here. Sorry if it's a little bit short. I mean, we won a championship. We did what we need to in a rebuild. If you guys enjoyed, please be sure to hit the like button down below and subscribe to the channel if you are new. We're trying to hit 1,000 subscribers as soon as possible. It would be amazing if we could hit it sooner rather than later. But that's going to do it, lads. Hopefully you guys will have a good rest of the day. I'll catch you guys in the next video.